You are looking live. Palm Springs. Walk of Stars. Waiting for the guest of honor, Mr. Michael Bush. Going to start in about an hour from now. Just setting up here. Let me show you something if they let me. Hold on. Have it roped off. I don't know if you can see that. Gotta get away from the music. They're not starting for about another hour. If only we had a guest to talk to. Here's a guest to talk to. Big Al Scanlon, Neverland Ranch. Come over here. We're going to get muted with this. And it's not even Michael. Come on. Hold on, everybody. We got to get away from the music here. Hey, I was hoping, of course, we're first here. A long, crazy ride to get here, but they're just setting up for Big Al, give us a story about Michael Bush maybe making you a certain outfit.
Oh, you know, I'm sure a bunch of people have heard this story.
That's all right, we got new people.
It is one of my favorite stories, but and of course, the last time you and I saw each other in Las Vegas, I got to hear just a little bit more from Michael Bush, which was really cool. Anyway, it started, there was the other guy that ran the steam train. We were supposed to not be busy this one Christmas or this one winter, including Christmas. And of course, plans got changed at the last second. And so I basically moved into the ranch. I stayed there for about, 2 or 3 weeks without going home because with the steam train, I had to be out there 7 o'clock in the morning. I usually didn't get done until 11 o'clock at night. And anyway, Christmas Eve, Mr. Jackson called. Well, I'm staying on property in the old ranch house, and the phone rings at 11:30 at night. And I answered the phone with a little bit of an attitude because I figured it was security telling me I had to go do something. And I'm just now, took a shower, got relaxed, trying to get some sleep before I have to get up and start the steam train again. Anyway, I answered the phone with a little bit of an attitude, and it was Mr. Jackson. And I didn't know that he knew I was even staying on property, but he knew everything. So anyway, he goes, Big Al, he goes, can you get a Santa Claus suit for tomorrow morning? This was 11:30 at night on Christmas Eve. And of course, I told him, I said, not even Michael Jackson can get a Santa Claus suit at 11:30 at night on Christmas Eve. And so then I fast forward, probably 6 months, and sometime in the summer, and the number one person down in LA at MJJ Productions called and asked me a bunch of questions about, what's your waist size, what's your shoe size, what's your hat size, and I'm like, I'm not even thinking about Santa Claus. I'm thinking about, am I going somewhere? I interrupted and I said, listen, I have a suit and a tuxedo if I need to go somewhere and get dressed up. And she goes, no. She goes, Michael Bush is making you a Santa Claus suit. So it was, probably about a month later, he showed up and we, tried it on and everything. And so anyway, I have a very nice Santa Claus suit made by Mr. Bush. So that was good. And I still have it. I told him, I say, hey, which at the time, of course, I wasn't thinking about ever leaving there. I figured I'd die there. But anyway, so I still have it to this day.
And where did you wear it?
I wore it at the ranch on Christmas, around Christmas time a couple of times, yeah. I didn't have it the next morning when Mr. Jackson wanted it, obviously, but for the next Christmas, I was ready and available. I kept it in the ranch house, so anytime he was home, because, you kind of have that Christmas spirit 365 days a year at Neverland. So I just kept it at the ranch, figuring if I ever need it, this is where I'll probably need it more than anywhere. So
the fans want to see Big Al in that suit. Let me work on it, maybe for Christmas.
Well, there is a picture available of me actually sitting on an elephant.
Right, that's what I was getting at. I wanted to tie it in with.
Yeah.
All right, we're coming up on Thanksgiving. I know you told me a Thanksgiving story that was pretty, says a lot about Michael, if you want to share it.
Thanksgiving, you have to remind me which one.
When you drove him to
drove him, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, first I gotta finish up with the last little bit about the Santa Claus suit. So in Vegas, well, I think I don't know if you were standing there with us. I think you were there, but we were in the Cirque Theater, and it was before the stuff was starting to happen. And I was talking to Michael Bush, and there was a couple of fans there, and we wanted to hear the Santa Claus story. And Michael Bush goes, oh, he says, I didn't tell you about the phone call. I go, no. And it was, like I said, it was kind of exciting to get to hear it from him. I mean, he's the guy that actually got the phone call about, I mean, I knew that Michael wanted me to get a Santa Claus suit, Michael Jackson. But anyway, Michael Bush says, he goes, yeah, he says, it was shortly after Christmas, he goes, Michael called me. And he goes, Bush, I want you to make a Santa Claus suit for Big Al. Well, at that time, I don't know if Michael Bush had been to the ranch or not, but him and I had never met, so he didn't know who I was. And of course, if you're making a wardrobe for somebody, you need some measurements. And so his first question to Michael was, well, how big is Big Al? And he said there was a pause on the phone for a second. He goes, he's really big. So anyway, it was kind of fun to hear that, hear those words come out of Michael Bush's mouth, telling me the rest of the story.
Was it Gypsy the Elephant you were on?
Yeah, I was on Gypsy the Elephant. Yeah.
I thought of you.
That was Susie. I'm sorry, it was Susie, because it was the premise behind this picture was the girls that worked in our elephant department wanted to do a thank you card to Hayden, who owned Susie and left Susie at he did a lot of stuff in the entertainment business, movies and commercials and whatnot, and he had a couple of different animals. I don't know what else he had besides that, but elephants like to be in herds, and so he would bring Susie up to the ranch and leave her there when he wasn't working, and he would also help our girls because he's had many years working with elephants, and Susie was trained unbelievable. And the other elephants learned from Susie, so it was kind of a win-win situation. It was a good place for him to keep Susie, and it was good for our girls that worked in the elephant department, and it was good for our elephants, and it was good for his elephants. So
it's so amazing.
Anyway, it was a thank you card. They wanted to have a picture of Santa Claus sitting on the elephant. Of course, they had to get permission to bring a camera in and take pictures and whatnot. So.
It's amazing to get to know you and hear your stories, but when you hear Man in the Mirror in the background, and I realize I'm standing here, we're waiting for Michael Bush.
Hopefully I can keep talking so we don't get muted because of the music.
Well, if we're going to get muted, there's one guy we don't mind getting muted.
Yeah.
All right, take us to Thanksgiving.
Okay,
it's one of my favorite stories.
So, Thanksgiving, this was another rare occasion on a holiday when I got a phone call. Mr. Jackson was actually home, but he didn't have any guests, and for some reason he just decided that nobody needed to be there on Thanksgiving Day so they could all be with their families. So I didn't come in. I got this news on Wednesday, and of course the next day was Thanksgiving, and this is back before cell phones, but we had pagers back then. That's how
remember it well.
The good old days. I think we had cell phones, but they were like
shoeboxes.
They were bigger than a brick. Like I know the first Motorola they called it a brick, but I think the first one's the Panasonic one. Actually took a VCR battery, which is 10 times the size of a cell phone now. But, anyway, so I went into the store to I think I was getting some beer and some chips and salsa to watch some football, which I normally don't do because I'm usually working on Thanksgiving. So I get back out in my car, and my pager's got MJJ Productions call on it with a 911. Now, I got to tell you, the day before, or 2 days before, Mark that worked in the zoo was in a really bad accident and on Figueroa Mountain Road. And so my first thought is, something happened, because I know we had to take him to the hospital. Well, he went to the hospital in San Ynez, and they took him when they got him stabilized. They shipped him to a trauma center down in Santa Barbara. So I'm thinking something happened to Mark. So I call, and she goes, She goes, what are you doing? I go, I guess I'm going to the ranch. And she started laughing, and she goes, would you mind? She goes, you know, when Michael said nobody had to work, Gary, who usually drove him back in those days, went, I don't know, I can't remember where he lives, Texas or somewhere, but he went to see his family, and he goes, security's got the limo, you know, cleaned up and full of fuel. Is there any way you could take Michael and his kids down to Havenhurst for Thanksgiving? And of course I was pretty excited about that. Sure. So I get out there and I tell security to, you know, let them know that I'll be in front of the house in a couple minutes. And so I went up to where the limo was and fired it up and headed down the front of the house, and they all came out. And I asked him, I said, do you go over the pass, over San Marcos Pass, or do you go down 101? He goes, hey, you're driving, whatever you want to do. And I go, well, I said, I think we'll go over the pass going down there, because it was still a little bit of daylight left. It's a really windy mountain road, but it is a little shorter. I'm not sure if it's shorter time-wise, but anyway. I said, we'll come back the other way. So anyway, we get down to Havenhurst, and he tells me, you know, just pull in here, okay. I'd never been there before. I mean, I kind of knew where it was, but he kind of was my GPS sort of thing. Turn right here, you know, turn right here. And anyway, so he goes in the house with the kids, and somebody from the Havenhurst estate, I guess somebody in security, came down and said, we're going to move a car, and I want to get you turned around. And I'm not going to put anybody in front of you. That way, if he wants to leave, there's nobody blocking you in. And okay, so I get the car turned around, and I'm kind of kicking back, and I decide, well, I'm going to be here for a while, so I hop in the back and put on a movie and start watching a movie. And it was funny because some of I think it was some of Jermaine's kids. Anyway, some of the extended family. I had the door open, and anyway, some of these kids are running around, playing around, and they, like, a whole group of them all, like, stopped and ran into each other when they saw me, because I guess they'd never seen me anywhere other than the ranch, so they were shocked to see me there. Anyway, they all said hello. And anyway, and a little bit later, Mr. Jackson comes in. He's checking on me to see if I'm all right. He goes, hey, you want to come in? And I'm telling you, when he told me that, it was the hardest thing in my life to say no. I mean, I just started thinking, oh yeah, I'll be more than happy to come in. But I knew that.
But just to even ask that.
Yeah,
like
I felt in my heart that he was. I mean, I think he almost really wanted me to come in there.
I'm sure he did.
To have somebody to hide behind, I don't know. But I just felt the right thing to say was politely say it was. No,
and then he brought you out a plate of food.
Right, yeah, he came back a little bit later, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes later, and brought me out a plate of food.
Yeah, see, that's the part. Wow.
And I thought that was, you know, and actually I think he even came back later and wanted to see if I needed any dessert or anything. I said, you know, Big Al, I don't need any dessert, you know, I'm big enough. Anyway, so it was, you know, for having to work on Thanksgiving Day.
What a great way to spend.
Yeah, it was.
I still want to do the lean right now, but I don't have the shoes. They're playing the song. I'm in the outfit.
Yeah.
Would you catch me if I you could hold my jacket in the back.
Yeah.
We can't find the shoes. I talked to Michael Bush. China makes them. They don't make them in my size. So he said the biggest they make is a 10. So I'm a 12. So he said, get the shoes from China, chop off the heel, find a shoemaker to put the heel on the 12. I've been to 3 shoemakers. I'm showing them the schematics, and they're looking at me like, "No, we don't."
They don't want the liability.
Yeah, could you see me fall? Right.
Yeah, as soon as you lean
I'll be a
forward,
force one. I'll go right in the. Yeah,
even with the shoes, I'm pretty sure you got to have some pretty strong legs.
I'm working on the core part, like in front of the bed, like in front of your bed. You know, you go right up to the bed.
Right.
But you know, he was 120 something pounds.
Right.
Yeah. So, oh, there's a. Okay. There, I'll lean forward for you as well. All right. Do I go on camera? No. Okay. 4th of July story, fireworks. You and the kids.
Oh yeah, 4th of July. So we did this a couple years in a row. And the first time, well, the second time was probably the more exciting story. They decided to get, we had the black van, well, gray van, whatever you want to call it. And I knew, well, we had our own fire department in Neverland, and they knew all the firefighters in the local towns around. And the captain of the fire, well, the Lompoc Fire Department was doing a big fireworks show. And Mr. Jackson liked fireworks, and he wanted to know about, I think the year before he asked about doing fireworks at the ranch. Of course, we're in the middle of, you know, thousands of sycamore and oak trees, and he wants the big stuff, the aerial stuff, and you can't do it. We would all freaking gone to jail if we would have lit fireworks off there, because that's how forest fires start. And even though in the wintertime we'd get a lot of rain, but still you just, you know, as soon as the rain stops, everything turns brown and dry and everything, so fireworks are definitely out of the question. So anyway, we arranged to take him over to Lompoc, to the high school for the fireworks thing, and nobody knew except for Andy, the fire captain, and he had to tell his guys, and he had to tell, there was a sheriff at the back gate. I think it was a sheriff. He goes, I got to tell the guy at the back gate so he can come in there. And he says, but we have our own compound way away from the crowd. I got a motorhome there. He can hang out in there if he wants. You can just stay in our compound. Nobody will bug him. Okay. So we get over there, and now this is the second year we go. Him and his guests get all dressed up like Arab sheiks. Now, if you've ever been up in what they call the Central Coast of California, it's kind of a conservative area for California. It's a lot of ranchers and vineyard, you know, people, you know, 4th and 5th generation ranchers have been there for a long time.
You don't exactly blend in.
Yeah, and there's, well, I mean, maybe down in Santa Barbara there might be some Arab sheiks that live there. I don't know, but anyway, I'm thinking to myself. Now they got changed while we're going over there in the back of the van, so I didn't know exactly what was going on. But anyway, when we get there and they all get out, I'm thinking, yeah, this isn't going to be obvious. This is something strange going on here. So anyway,
and you're the security. You are. It's just you, right?
Yeah, it was just me that time. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I think the year before, I think the first time we went, I think Lee Tucker went with us, and he was the projectionist, or one of the projectionists. Anyway, so everything goes good until I don't know, about halfway through the first half, he decides he wants to go over, kind of like, well, he's walking towards it's in the football stadium for the high school. He's walking over towards the stadium where all the people are. Now there's caution tape there, you know, for nobody can come on this side of the tape. But he's walking straight towards it, like I don't know where he's going. I'm following him. I'm like, you know, and he gets probably, I don't know, 20 feet away from the caution tape, and they're all stopping. They just lay down in the grass and they're watching their fireworks laying down in the grass. I'm like, well, at least we're not going into the crowd, you know. And I heard a person behind me. It was somebody from the news media that was there to cover the fireworks show. And they were like yelling at me from behind me. Is that Michael Jackson? I just ignored them. So now I know that it's almost the fireworks stopped. And the stadium's got those mercury vapor lights, so when they first come on, it takes a few minutes before they have to heat up before they actually get bright. And I can see them come on real dim, and I'm like, please get up and let's go back over to the fireman's compound here before, because when those lights come on, it's like daylight out, you know. And I was concerned for his safety, you know. And anyway, it was probably. It seemed like forever, but it was probably just a few seconds later they all stood up and started walking back over towards the fireman's compound. And about halfway there, we see there's two Lompoc City police walking towards us. And now I'm wearing, And I'm actually wearing a firefighter's turnout coat. I don't remember. Well, it was cold, I think, when we got there, or cool. But even on the coast there, sometimes it gets cool at night. But anyway, I'm wearing a firefighter's turnout coat. So the cops look at me and they go, "Where are you going?" I said, "Well, we're going right over here to the firefighters' compound." And the cop that's talking to me looks. Michael's standing right next to my right shoulder. He goes, "And who are these people? Who's this? Who's this?" And I'm thinking, I wasn't prepared for that question. And so I just looked at him, and I was like hoping that he wouldn't, laugh in my face or arrest me. And I said, "This is Michael Jackson." And he started laughing. He looked at me and goes, "Oh, really?" And Michael, I mean, most people, if all you can see is his eyes, you know it's him. But this guy, that's people like us that have looked at him a lot. But anyway, Michael pulls his mask down, about to mouth level, and the guy goes, "Okay." They walked that way, we walked that way. Anyway, that was the 4th of July story.
All right. Thanks, Big Al.
Yep.
Hopefully we're going to do more with Big Al. We're due for another Zoom call whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
I want to have the people send in their questions.
Yeah.
Because I know
a lot of people were asking because we were talking about ghosts and Halloween, and I had a couple of ghost stories, but maybe we can
I think December 12th is the 25-year
there we go
anniversary, actually.
That's hard to believe. Yeah.
I'll be up there Thanksgiving week. Maybe we'll do it.
They still don't have a nice Blu-ray DVD of that.
Yeah, you would think for the 25 years.
The video CD I got, sometimes it plays. I mean, I can play it on my computer, but if I put it in my DVD, which I bought a DVD player that's supposed to play every kind of DVD known to mankind, and I put that thing on and go, "Cannot read."
In the Havenhurst house, when you walk through that room with ghosts playing, and you saw all that, it was like, wow. You really felt it.
Well, I was so fortunate that the first time I ever saw it, probably the first 100 times I ever saw it, was at Neverland in the theater on the big screen with the big sound system, and it was like, the first time I watched it on my home TV, I'm like,
and you were in Stan Winston's studio too, right?
Yep.
Save that story. We'll talk about it. What time is it? We're getting close? Close to 11? All right. Let me walk around quick. I'll show you guys what the walk stars, and then we'll come. Send me a. I don't know where we stand. Do we stand outside or inside? That was Big Al, everybody. Hello.
And you
I like your hat.
Well, I'm like you, gangsta.
Yeah, all right. You have good taste.
And let me tell you something. Where's the Sopranos today?
What's what?
Where's the Sopranos today?
Where's the Sopranos? No Sopranos today. It's Michael Bush Day. So here's the this here's the setup. They're just getting set up. Music is blasting. I hope we don't get muted. It's kind of like the Walk of Fame, although it's a lot cleaner. It's a lot neater. Let me see if I find somebody that we know. I don't know if you can see that. There's a lot of names like right in the bricks. Not like the stars, but the occasion is Michael Bush is getting a star here on the Walk of Fame. Michael's costume designer, friend, and in about a half hour from now, he's going to have a star, kind of like one of these right here. He's going to make a speech. When I looked at that upside down, I thought it said Branca, and I had to come around again, but it's not John Branca. Some of these people I haven't heard of. But we're here in Palm Springs. Okay, here's one we heard of. No, not Charlie Jones in our group. Charles Jones. Charlie, if you're watching. I didn't see. I don't want to get too far out here. I think they're more the other way. But anyway, this is the, it's kind of like up by Neverland a little, like a little town, you know, a little like restaurants and little shops, antique shops. Palm Springs is the name of the town. There was, I just saw this sign. I wish I would have known ahead of time. I might have made the trip up. From the group Shalimar. Jody Watley. How far from LA? I think it's about 2 hours from LA. It's a little over 4 hours from Vegas. It was a crazy ride. Big Al said I went the wrong way. I went Google Maps the fastest way, and it just took me through these little side town streets, unpaved roads, dirt roads. So I'll have to see going back. I don't see anyone famous yet. We can hear some music. I'll try to talk over it so we don't get muted. Playing We Are the World. I guess you have to stand out here in the road. I don't know. I guess we stand behind him, I think. There's some of the name of some of the people that are getting set up.
How are you?
Some family member. Good. How are you,
Can I
sir?
get a picture of you?
Hey, you got your glove. I got my glove.
Can I get a picture
Hey,
of you?
hey. Come on, hey.
Warm up my camera. You're gonna
Oh, you use me for warm-ups. All right. Go ahead. All right.
That's it. Oh, I love it.
Thank you.
Okay, one more.
One more, sure. Thank you.
What's your name?
My name's Ron Pia, P-I-A.
Okay, good. I'm going to put your name on this.
Just a fan.
Ron Pia, P-I-A. Ron Pia. Thank you, Ron.
All right. Media requests, everyone's. What's the name of the city? This is Palm Springs. I'm trying to get... I can't show you what's on this. Because they didn't open the restaurant yet, but... you can't see it from... I don't know if we're allowed to walk around. Let me see. I'm going to try to walk through. Hold on. People looking at me a little peculiar, but that's we're kind of used to it. So it's,
How are you?
good. How's it, sir? And here's the guest of honor, the legendary Michael Lee Bush. That one's cool. Julie, if you're watching. Michael Jackson fans, We Are the World, that's our group. Crystal. This is one of my favorites right here. Oh sure, they don't have the belt. Yeah, sure. Wait till I get him.
There you go.
Okay, they cannot be playing that We Are the World song anymore. Because it makes me tear up.
Yeah, I know. Michael's favorite number.
So they sent me a bunch of questions. When I got done,
I find that really amazing because a lot of people don't focus on the people that work.
Let's not forget, Dennis Tompkins.
I tell people,
All right, get ready for the tears. Here we go. That's Michael Bush back in the day.
So I'm reading it, and the end is missing. Where I printed. So these are
I think I want this poster. Yeah, I'll take some pictures. I always forget to take pictures. I know you guys. You get caught up in this and can't find the outfit. Where is it? On the other picture. You got to match the outfit with the music. have to wear a mask?
Pardon?
You have to wear a mask?
Nobody is talking to us.
Oh, I thought they were giving out masks. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Don't get caught without that or else.
Don't get caught without it. All right.
So this guy.
Could you slide that on me?
Yes.
Oh, that's him?
Yes. That's down right there.
Oh, wow.
And
Well, you think you want to go on
the rest
camera?
should
Or
be
no?
coming. No.
No.
Yeah. I would.
No. Okay, no. That's why I asked. Okay.
But
Can I tell him who he is? Tell the people who he is, or don't they? Okay.
absolutely.
He's the head of Julian's
Yeah.
office.
You know who want to talk, or you know who the other one. I'll show you.
Okay.
He's always ready.
But that's the head. That's the head. That's,
Yeah, but you know what? I might. He might be in a great mood. Why don't you go over there and just see something now?
I'm on Facebook. I'm on live right now. You want to add? Can you add?
It's not a video.
Yeah.
No.
No. Don't worry about it.
But you'll get it. I'm gonna get. What's the name is out there? Let me see. Marilyn should be here in a minute. She came in the back.
Okay.
Marilyn is Michael Bush's best friend from London. She's an impersonator.
Okay.
So
Okay.
she's in the back. And then,
Hang on, everybody. I'm just getting some inside info. All right. You flag me down if you see anybody.
I will.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me get out here for a second. Yes. Hold on. More media requests. Doing a Facebook Live here right now. All right. Good. Okay.
So you did all Michael Jackson's outfits?
Yeah, most of them.
And you did Thriller?
Michael Bush's outfit.
You're really cool, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hang on, everybody. I want to get away from the music. Let me get on camera here. I don't think I've been on camera yet. Okay. For those just watching, we are at the Walk of Fame in Palm Springs. Michael Bush, Michael's designer, is getting a star here on the Walk of Fame in about 20 minutes. And these are some of the people. The head of the Julian's auction was there. That other guy knew him. I'm not sure if he wanted to be on camera, but if he does, I'll put him on. And this guy was his assistant, so he's gonna ask the other one's assistant, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, that's where we are. So yeah, for those just tuning in, we're here in Palm Springs. It is the Walk of Fame. They're kind of like the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but just here in Palm Springs. Another part of me again, back to back. Hold on.
Well, you're important.
What?
She's sitting around the corner. She's just right there. She's on the corner.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
shook her hand.
Thank you.
Straight.
Okay.
She's in a red dress, so don't.
All right. Thank you.
You're gonna get the first picture before anyone else.
I don't know who these. I'm trying to get away from the music because we don't want to get blocked or muted like at the Havenhurst house, which it was impossible to avoid at Havenhurst. You know, everyone's in masks. I guess I should mask up. I got my mask, but we're outside, so no one said anything. Oh, there he is. There, he's hiding back here. I don't know if he wants to talk, but there's Marilyn Monroe, the great Michael Bush. Let me walk over. I don't know if he wants to say anything, but I don't want to interrupt the conversation. But there he is. Wow.
Good.
There, Big Al keeps popping up.
This isn't LA, your compartment. So nice to see you.
Hey, would you turn those switches on those cords?
I don't want to go in until
Just hit the switch on the cords.
we got to pick our spots.
Yes. Oh, that one didn't turn on, did it? Make sure the red lights turn on.
He's really a great guy. I got the chance at let me see. get us both in the picture there. Hang on. There he is. I got the chance to talk to him at Michael Jackson 1 at the Mandalay Bay. And out of all the people, he was the one, you know, if you had to pick one, he's the one, you know, that could tell you stories. And, you know, you could see in his eyes the emotion that he felt. And he was there at the end, literally at the end, but we'll you know, save that for another day. But here, you don't want to see me. This is one of his, you know, designs, so I wore that one. There it is, Palm Springs on the back. Here's Maryland. Behind the scenes, the great Michael Bush. Yeah, I'm the only one not wearing the glove. I guess I should wear the glove. It doesn't really go with the outfit, but hold on a second. Got to put the phone down. Hang on a second, you guys. Doesn't really go with the smooth criminal outfit, but you know, I taped up. I texted him a couple days ago that, you know, I want to ask him a few questions on camera, so maybe at the end when it's over. There's Maryland. The glove goes with everything. I know, but I try to be proper. Oh, they're taking selfies. Hold on, let me. Hold on a sec. Where's Big Al when I need him? Everyone's in a glove. It's kind of cool. Man in the mirror playing again. I think we stand behind. I'm not. Yeah?
And Maryland is over there too.
All right. I'll wait till the end. They're doing their meeting. So where do we stand? Do we know where we're We're behind it?
Probably anywhere we can.
Yeah, anyway.
But I should go across the street then, right, to film it, so people.
Oh,
can
you want to film that?
Well, everybody's watching on
Got
Facebook.
you.
I'll just stand in the road, I guess.
Yeah. I think it would be better if you were in here and filmed her from that way.
If I stood here,
If you go inside here and film her from that way. Because
then we don't see him, though, right?
you're going to see him. Michael Bush is going to be sitting right here.
Right, but I'm going to be behind him.
Yeah, but he's going to turn around.
When he gets up to speak.
When he gets up
Oh,
to
yeah,
speak.
yeah, for sure.
I think it would be better, yeah.
Yeah, but he's probably the last speaker. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
people are going to
Maybe
stand up
I'll-
there and talk to him and talk about him at that podium. So if you were here, it would be better.
Okay, so
Because then he gets up and he talks and then
I'll start at the front.
start
and
up front and work
okay.
your way back.
All right.
That's the better way.
All right, thank you. All right, let me get a front row. Yeah, it's not the Thriller Party crowd, which is not a bad thing. I mean, it's just a different, you know. Susie Kennedy I believe, is the Marilyn Monroe impersonator. I'll try to stand right here, so. Well, you know what? I'll walk around. We'll get like a different vantage point. Big Al, who's that? Brother? Oh. Smooth criminal again. I mean, come on. I gotta. Right here. You hold the camera. They want the lean. All right. I don't have the. You got me?
If Ron knocks himself out, I'll finish the.
Good? No?
You know.
No? I can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta do the heavy. All right. Don't make a fool out of me. People are filming us. Good guy, save me that seat. All right?
Okay.
Thank you. So I don't know anyone else here. The two people from Julian's Auctions are here. I guess they're going to speak. And the Marilyn Monroe girl. There's the Chamber of Commerce people, I guess. Hey!
I'm fine.
Black or white, another Michael Bush creation. Oh, I'm sorry. Not a lot of place, like the road is right here. Let me go back. Hey!
How are you,
How are
buddy?
you, sir?
Come on in.
Thank you. Calling our name. I don't see. Okay, it seems like they're wearing a mask inside. But I'm not sure about the outside. Let me. Actually, he's not wearing a mask. Do you have to wear a mask inside? It's like half the people. It's not mandatory. Hold on, we'll see if we can. We'll see if we can get. It's kind of talking. Hold on. We don't like to bother.
Okay. Please stop the event, okay?
I wanted to get this way. I'm sorry. I want to get this way.
I got good seats over here. So here. I took care of the
The two people I'm going to hang on.
Big Al. Yeah, I'm Spencer. Second, there's 4 boys. John's my oldest brother. Then me. Yeah, then me. Then Mike. And then Larry's my youngest brother. I remember talking to you at the.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know that guy, but you know, it's like, you don't want to walk up and just.
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
Very good.
Hey, all right.
Okay, we are matching.
Big Al working the crowd as always. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Nice clothes. Thank you. Have to give me one.
Oh, I didn't see all this. Oh my God, how did I miss this? The sketches. Oh, Big Al, come on. Oh, see how you were?
All right, it's good to see you again.
This is Big Al. He took this, my brother John. He took care of all the amusement rides at Michael Jackson's house. All the Ferris wheel, all that stuff, right?
I was just telling him I do a Facebook Live, and he asked me, I have a Santa Claus made for me.
It's very nice, but I'm sweating.
I got a call at 11:30 at night on Christmas Eve from Michael Jackson. He goes, Big Al, can you do Santa Claus for tomorrow morning? I'm like, it's 11:30 at night. So anyway, I don't know, a month later, I got Debbie called me. She started asking me all these questions about waist size. I said, I have a suit, I have a tuxedo. I'm going someplace. I said, no, Michael Bush is making you a Santa Claus. And he had never met me, so he didn't have any idea. How do you make a Santa Claus suit for somebody that, he assumed I was big since my name was Big Al. Michael said, Big Al, Big Al.
I know, I never take photos.
Hey, we're out of gloves. Can I get that one back since you have that one?
Absolutely.
Okay? Thank you so much.
You got it, no problem. Well,
Thank you so much.
here one. I know. I'm gonna ask him about the sketches on the wall. I'm not sure.
I'm Julia. Julia Hyde White. Come on. Oh, and well, not everybody, but yeah, I wish I knew.
I'm sorry.
Juliet White White. Nice to meet you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Take a seat. Take a seat with you. You're going to be back here.
Oh, yeah.
Showtime.
Let's take a seat.
I got the nice pictures of you already.
Bless you. I'm so glad.
I'm gonna show you one.
If there's any urban ones,
No, they're good.
Oh, I see.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
I got bumped. I'm just gonna grab a seat here for a second. Hopefully we don't get muted. All right, here we go.
Legendary. Here. This one right here. I'm nobody.
You're always somebody. I'm glad you're here.
You're here. I'm here. You're here. I'm here. I'm actually honored that I can make it all the way from New York City.
Oh, nice.
Alright, we're almost ready to start. I'll have everybody come and take their seats.
Really nice.
I see a lot of empty seats up
And
front.
after that, went to Julia's auctions
All right, I'm gonna walk around.
and then here.
I think I'm better off in the street.
I can live in New York on my next week. Back at Hard Rock Cafe. Yeah.
Alright, everybody making their way forward.
I think we're better off over here. Watch the guest of honor. Kind of behind the scenes. There's a luncheon afterwards, so I'm assuming he'll be there. Might be easier to talk to. But. His spirit's definitely here. I could tell you that for sure.
We've been staying here, which is very hard for us. Bless your heart. How are you doing? Good. It's good to see you.
Some of the family members here. That's Michael's brother, I believe. There's Marilyn.
Is that better? I do too.
It's famous. How are you? There is
I think she's British, yeah. Here he comes.
this amazing day? Oh, it's going to be such a glorious star presentation. And if you're here visiting, welcome to our beautiful city, and especially to our beautiful downtown. I'm Nona Watson. I'm the CEO of the Palm Springs Chamber of Commerce. And on behalf of the entire board of directors, the staff, and our 1,100 members, we are honored to be your host today. And I'm joined by council member Dennis, right out of my head, Dennis Woods. He's right here, and he's going to be my partner today.
Yeah, Dennis.
We are so honored to present the 445th star on the Palm Springs Walk of Stars to the very talented designer, Michael Bush. And we have 5 speakers today, so I'll get right to it. Our very first speaker is Larry Bush, and I'll say just a few words about Larry. He is Michael's youngest brother, and he joins us from Ohio. He is currently the manager of a very large electric utility company and works in the residential and commercial real estate and mortgage industries, which he has done for over 37 years. He is joined by Cynthia, his wife, and daughters Samantha and Sierra. So let's welcome to the stage, Larry Bush.
Brother Mike and his late partner Dennis. Thank you, Mike. I'm so proud. Growing up in a small town of Sciotoville, Ohio, we were all inspired, all 4 of the Bush boys, inspired by our mother and our grandmother, working in garments and textiles. Mike was the first to actually take home economics in high school. And, you know, back at that time, yes, made fun of. Okay. Look at him now. I remember in high school, Mike would tell me, one day, I'm going to have an automobile that has a long nose and the pipes coming out of the front. He now owns a 36 Allbird. Just that. His teachers would tell him, you can't carry a calculator around in your back pocket, Mike. You need to learn this math. We all carry that calculator today. Mike knew there was life outside of Southern Ohio. He was determined to prove that he was onto something. Mike was challenged by Jackson. My clothes must accentuate my dance style, and Mike did just that. He was able to capture the unique and creative dance style of Michael Jackson and translate that into the creative style and unique fashion supporting the King of Pop. Mike is driven, goes after what he wants. He is caring and compassionate to those around him, and he delivers results. Thank you, Mike, for being the inspiration to this world in fashion, trendsetting. You've established this now and for decades to come. Well-established creative designers and want-to-be designers will follow your designs as a pinnacle of the trend-setting, creative fashion design that it is. Thank you, Mike. I know the family, there's a lot of us here, we are so proud.
Thank you so much, Larry. And Michael, I'm going to love this. I'm going to be sporting this forever now. Our second speaker is Kathy Bush. Kathy is Michael Bush's sister-in-law, married to brother Spencer. Recently retired from corporate management, her first love is music, and she's enjoyed being in choruses, musical theaters, gospel bands, and was a vocal coach for years. She has always been a super fan of the Jackson 5, especially of the amazing vocals and musical talent of Michael Jackson. She, Spencer, and their whole family are so proud of their brother, Michael Bush, and the integral role he played in dressing Michael Jackson like no other. To this day, he leaves a legacy of art and creativity behind for many to continue to enjoy and appreciate for years to come. So let's welcome Kathy Bush to the stage.
Thank you, Nona. Hello and good morning, everyone. It's such an exciting day, she said. We thank you for being here on this special occasion. You know, it's funny on the program it said I'm his sibling, and it made me giggle. As you can see how much I resemble. But I do, however, proudly boast to be Mike's sister-in-law. I've been a die-hard fan of Michael Jackson for as long as I can remember. And to now know and love as family one of the partners of the amazing team that dressed and created the innovative and iconic costumes and wardrobe of Michael Jackson for 25 years, well, that's something to boast about and be proud of. Honestly, though, I need to say, to know Mike is to love and appreciate him. As with many who succeed in this world, it takes desire, hard work, perseverance, resilience, and a willingness to take risks. At a young age, his interest in creating began, as Larry shared. He found pleasure in sewing with his grandmother and mom, doing alterations and creating dresses for local women in their small town for special occasions. He even made his own tuxedos for his junior and senior prom. Everybody else rented theirs. Mike obviously wanted more. As with the other three Bush boys, after high school, Mike went to, and I have to say this right or my husband will kill me, the Ohio State University. He majored in horticulture, and I had to look up the definition, the art or practice of garden cultivation and management. Mike wanted to figure out a way to grow better corn. His brothers all graduated with their bachelor's degree, but Mike dropped out in his second year. He decided that he wanted more. He moved across the country to Vegas. He was in Vegas for 5 years, and he tried various professions, but he realized he still had not found his niche. He was still searching for that more that he knew he was capable of. So he moved again. And this young man from a small town in Sciotoville, Ohio, moved to LA. He wanted more. In LA is where he met Dennis. Together they made clothes, what a great team, for soap opera stars, ABC, CBS, their talent and skill was getting more and more attention. It opened the door to the opportunity of a lifetime to meet and work with Michael Jackson. Dennis sent Mike to meet Michael that first time. It was a wise decision. You all know about that encounter in the trailer with the cherries and Michael's chimpanzee, Bubbles, and how Michael Jackson was impressed with how Mike responded. The rest is history. Mike, thank you for knowing that you were destined for more, and for actually doing something about it. Thank you for going against the norm and others' expectations, for taking risks and continuing to seek that more, for getting up every time you were pulled down or things just didn't work out for you. Thank you for ignoring the bullies and naysayers, and in fact, letting their ignorance fuel you to do and be more. You are an inspiration to me and so many. Congratulations on your many wonderful accomplishments and for it being recognized and cemented in history today to be remembered and appreciated for years to come. We are so grateful to be able to share this special day with you. We love you so much and are beyond proud of you. Thank you.
Our third speaker is Susie Kennedy. Susie Kennedy has been the most internationally acclaimed and well-known lookalike of Marilyn Monroe for the last 20 years. appearing in Oscar-winning movies like Blade Runner 2049 and The Theory of Everything. Susie has appeared worldwide modeling Marilyn's actual personal possessions and costumes for Julian Auction House in the biggest ever sale of her personal possessions. She has performed before royalty like Prince Albert of Monaco, Eva Longoria, Madonna, Kate Moss, Naomi Campbell, and Michael Douglas, among many others.
I'm not going to push.
Please welcome to the stage, Susie Kennedy.
This is where it all goes wrong. It was all so good until then, wasn't it? Oh, you know, I have to tell you now, I'm actually the real Marilyn Monroe. I'm 94 years old, and I might say Michael Bush is old, but we used to jump rope together. No, I'm not really. I'm Susie Kennedy with a Z, Susie with a Z. Thank you, little whistler. And this is a great little mobile phone holder. So I'm going to take out my my speech, which isn't very long. As a British person that was born here, I am so honored to be here at the unveiling of Michael Bush's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Sorry, the Palm Springs Walk of Fame. I'm from out of town, obviously. I first met Michael Bush on the Queen Mary, which was ironic because I turned to my friend and I said, "Mary? Who's that queen?" But he's amazing. You must know him from his amazing style and his little handlebar white moustache and beard. He came to my house in London and he was waiting for me outside, and my neighbor said to me, "I love your new garden gnome." But Michael's so generous. Every time he comes with me, he loves to have a good time. Now, I'm not saying you like a drink, Michael, but I have a funny feeling there's going to be a trail from here to Hunters. You know what I mean? But I do love you, and I know that your costumes, they cost a fortune. I mean, if you go to Julian's auction house and you want to buy a Michael Bush original, it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. But if you are very attractive and you're aged 18 to 23, I know where you can get one really cheap. But looking at you, Michael, you make me hungry. I look at you and I just crave fried chicken. But you won't give me that secret recipe of 11 herbs and spices, will you? No. But jokes aside, I truly love you, Michael. Like the speakers before, your family, you are a truly beautiful, kind, amazing human being. And you create the legacy that we have with Michael Jackson through his amazing costumes. And you are the reason for that. And you deserve everything. And I'm honored you invited me, and I'm honored to be your friend. God bless you, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Okay, our fourth speaker is Academy Award winner Margaret O'Brien. Born Angela Maxine O'Brien, we actually have her birthday here, January 15, 1937 in San Diego, California. Her film debut was a 1-minute shot in MGM's Babes on Broadway. Her big moment came when she was cast in Journey for Margaret in 1942. The film shot her in an instant stardom and resulted in Angela changing her name to Margaret. Throughout the 1940s, Margaret was a major child star. Her unforgettable performance as Tootie in Meet Me in St. Louis won her the Academy Award for Outstanding Child Actress. She gave brilliant performances in such films as Canterville Ghost, Our Vines Have Tender Grapes, The Secret Garden, and Little Women. By the early 1950s, Margaret had made a mint for MGM and earned her own personal fortune. Please welcome to the stage Academy Award winner, Margaret O'Brien.
I didn't grow very much. So, but anyway, if anybody deserves a star, it's Michael, because he is the star of fashion. And during the pandemic, it was so wonderful to read the wonderful book that Michael gave me with all his wonderful fashions. And I looked at that and I thought, oh, I'd love to have one, but I don't think I'll ever be able to get one. And then Michael presented me with this jacket. I was so thrilled. He's a designer that has done designs that no other designer ever did. And you know how you buy a jacket, and after about a week, the beads fall off? Not this jacket. Michael has these on for the next 100 years because he wants everybody to have this jacket 100 years from now. So it'll be an heirloom 100 years from now because nothing can destroy this jacket. Not wind or weather or sleet or snow. So it's wonderful to be able to wear this and not have to worry about the beads falling off. Thank you so much, Michael. You certainly deserve the star.
I'm a little taller, Margaret. Okay, and now our last speaker is Martin Nolan. Martin is the Executive Director, Chief Financial Officer, and Principal of Julian Auctions. Martin joined Julian's in 2005 with an extensive financial background, which included executive positions on Wall Street for over a decade with Merrill Lynch and J.P. Morgan. A graduate of Repert School of Auctioneering, Martin earned a Repert diploma, the sign of excellence in the field of auctioneering. He has led Julian's to build an ever-expanding international client base, managing the company's priority relationships with international partners. So it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage Martin Nolan.
I'm a little taller again. Welcome everybody, and Michael, congratulations. We are so proud of you. And Darren, Julian, and myself, we came up with this idea during COVID when we spent all of the COVID time here in beautiful Palm Springs. And we thought, wow, Michael is deserving of a star. And thank you to the City of Palm Springs, the Chamber of Commerce, to Lee and the wonderful staff here at Kaiser Grill, which is like a second home for us here in Palm Springs. This is the perfect location for your star to be cemented forever. You deserve it. I've heard words of kind and creative. You're an author as well, an award-winning author with that amazing book, The King of Style. You are a tremendously good friend. Testament to looking around at the people that came from Germany, from London, from Ireland, from Vegas and Texas and Maryland, Ohio, of course. Ohio in the house. But from all over the world, people here from Brazil as well, to be a part of this very special event. And so thank you, Michael, for being you. You're so humble, so amazingly talented, and yet so humble. A good friend. You are always in good mood. Michael is always laughing. If you're having a bad day, it won't last long. You're with Michael Bosch. It really makes us smile. With that said, on behalf of Darren, Julian, and myself, and everyone at Julian's Auctions, Michael and Dennis have been great friends at Julian's Auctions. So just a little mention of Dennis. He was a very special man, a true genius, an incredible nice man. We lost him suddenly in 2011. But Michael keeps his legacy going, continues to make amazing outfits. We had a huge auction for Michael. Lady Gaga was one of the bigger buyers in that auction, and I can say that because she went public with that information. But that just tells you how important Michael and Dennis' work really was. Michael Jackson, obviously a huge success. Michael and Dennis were really a part of that success as well. So thank you and sincere congratulations, Michael. We are so proud of you and so proud to know you. Thank you.
Okay, my favorite parts now. I'll call Councilmember Dennis Woods up to help me. And Michael, if you'd like to come forward, we have a few things for you. So first we have your very own star. Jen, let me see. This is a beautiful star that was made for you by Emerson and Farm, so you'll always remember your special day.
We're over here. Oh, that's great. You got it? Yeah, I got it.
And of course, if there's ever a time you're not in our beautiful city, you can always remember your star on the Palm Springs Walk of Stars with this beautiful replica. So you can hang it in your home and remember us always. And Councilmember Woods, Dennis Woods, not his name this time, will do our proclamation.
All right. Michael should address me. Look at this outfit. Totally Palm Springs. I'm totally drab. So thank you for doing that, Michael. That's really great. We have one thing in common, I found out. When I was in college, I also worked in the Botanical Gardens for Central College.
Really?
I did at Southern Illinois University, not Ohio. So I want to just read a proclamation that talks a little about Michael's accomplishments through his career, and then present the proclamation to Michael. Whereas Michael Bush has celebrated a career of more than 25 years of costume designing with Dennis Tompkins, for Michael Jackson's music video, live shows and performances since the Bad Tour in 1987. Ensembles that were ultimately designed to be entertaining the eyes of the audience, as well as movable to the dance. Michael Bush and his partner Dennis Tompkins were responsible for collaborating with Michael Jackson to create Jackson's most iconic ensembles and notable styles and accessories, including European military-style jackets and the infamous single glove. Whereas Michael Jackson, along with Dennis Tompkins and Michael Bush, along with Dennis Tompkins and Michael Jackson, not only created new and Renaissance costume designs, but it seeded a number of engineering innovations in designs, including drafting and filing the patent for the Lean Shoes from Smooth Criminal music video in the 1988 Bad Tour Thriller jacket, which was wired with more than 11,000 music sync light bulbs. Whereas Michael Jackson is now retired, and after the passing of his partner Dennis Tompkins, Bush has written and released a hardcover of 266-page book called The King of Style, Dressing Michael Jackson, giving audiences and the longtime fans an inside look into the incredible details of making Michael Jackson's costumes over 25 years. Michael Bush's commentary on his book, The King of Style, Dressing Michael Jackson, is published as an exclusive article on the Rolling Stones magazine website from October 23rd, 2012. Now therefore, we, the City Council, vested by the power in us, from this site where we are dedicating the star, to hereby proclaim November 9th, 2001 to be Michael Bush Day.
Now it's time to hear from the star himself, Michael Bush.
Bush.
I'm speechless. I don't know where. I know. It's the microphone. It's the microphone. I don't know. It's just so humbling to know that the recognition, especially as you can tell on my jacket, the art of the city of Palm Springs is over my entire jacket. I started driving back and forth for a few years. All of a sudden you start noticing windmills spinning, Palm Canyon, different restaurants are tacked on the jacket. So very humbled, and I don't know what to say other than, first of all, I need to thank everyone that came from around the world to help me enjoy and be honored. And I don't know if Randy is here, the one that helped install the star. we came here to take some photos to put on Facebook, and they were chipping up the sidewalk. And of course, we put one of the gloves on him with his jackhammer. So now, honestly, what, 1,000 years from now, when that's dug up, I'm going to feel like King Tut because there's some of my memorabilia underneath that star in a plastic bag. So now I've a little bit of King Tut in me, so I'm very, very blessed. I don't know what else to say other than just that I think that, again, the inspiration of everyone that's here, all the support, even I know a lot of names, but I know more faces than the names. I just need to thank everybody on a one-to-one basis after I'm done talking on this. I don't know what else. Am I done? Is that good?
Thank you, Butch.
Michael, stay here because now it's time to unveil our star. So after we do the initial picture, then anybody else that would like to come up after we're finished to take a picture with Michael, they're welcome to join us.
So Michael, we're gonna have Michael in the middle. Yep.
Dennis, what change? Okay, I'll be here.
Michael in the middle.
I'm in the middle.
Are you ready for us to kneel? Okay.
You have to kneel down all the way down. Before we get up, right?
Handle it. Well, you'll be down here for a while.
Oh, okay.
So what we do, Michael, is we grab it and then we hand it together.
Okay.
So everybody get your pictures and then. Are you ready? Are you
Wait,
ready?
wait, no, I'm not ready. Wait.
I got it.
No, I want an angle this way. Because then again, this whole camera. Go all the way around. Let's do the video.
Love you, Michael!
I love you, Michael.
Okay, I'm good now. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry.
No, do it. It's your day. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, so everybody pictures right now. This way. Most important, this way.
There we go. Good, good. Perfect.
Yep.
I got him. I got it.
Okay, now we're gonna do that. Kevin's gonna take the star away. Count of three. We'll get a picture front here. 1, 2, 3. Let's have Margaret right here. I like that.
You okay? Stay on the carpet. There you go. Put your hang on right here.
Yeah, that will
Can I have everybody look right here just for a quick picture for Getty Images? Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Shane, you got it?
Yes, I'm good. So
Awesome.
now would you
Done.
So Dennis, you're good.
Good.
Somebody help Margaret.
What are we doing?
You're staying there.
Okay. Oh, no, it's fine. Whatever. Yeah, no. I'm good.
Kevin, show her the camera. Let's go to Lambert's. Thank you.
You got with her?
Right here. With his box right there. Right there.
I think he did.
Michael?
Okay.
Michael, just one of you right here. Okay. That's great. Looking down. Looking down at your star there.
Oh.
There we go. That's good. That's good. I love it. You want to do like a sideways lie down? No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I can't get back up. No, I'm old.
That's right.
I got you.
Lay down. Yeah, what else you got? That's great. A nice shot.
So,
I'm sorry.
There you go.
Sean. Yeah, that's good. That's nice. That's nice. Hold on, let me get my flash ready here. Okay, good. Beautiful. Wow, that's perfect. Thank you.
Michael, one over here. Michael,
one more.
Right over here.
Let's see what you
There we go.
Right here, guys? Right here, everybody? Together? There we go.
And then we jump in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to help us get up, they say. They're going to help us get up.
Which stand?
Probably up there.
I can't feel my legs, but it's okay.
You out of the picture. Can you go behind them? Yeah, once you get it. Right there, that's great. That's perfect. Perfect. You guys up here, guys? Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Susie.
Congratulations.
I can't feel my legs. But
Of course.
Sorry. That's okay.
That's okay. That's all right. It's just waiting. Right here, guys, together. Susie, Michael, right here, guys. Thank you. Okay, one more right here. Beautiful.
What about the brothers? Where's the four brothers? Yes. From Ohio. Ohio. John. Spencer.
okay. Oh, yeah? Where they at? Here they wait. Come on. The other one.
Good thing.
Spencer.
I don't know if you can hear Man in the Mirror playing in the background.
Spencer, are you just getting here?
Another emotional day.
Yes, let me do it all
Where's
again.
John? Still missing one.
John went to LA to get back around here.
Where's the other one?
John!
Can you guys come right up? Yeah, right up on the
John! 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 Come here. Are you not the older brother?
Yes, I'm the
Who's
oldest.
the older brother than you?
I got stopped by several people inside asking questions.
It's hard to be popular.
Good. Everybody looking right here.
Okay.
All together right here. All right.
Everyone point.
Pretty happy.
John, a little John.
Okay, yeah, sure. There we go. That's nice. I like that. Thank you.
We good? Next. We're done. You got your pictures?
No, Sam started.
Gordon.
I just can't feel my legs. Am I standing now or am I done? You're not. You're done. Oh, there it I'm going to sign a book. That was great.
Ah, nice.
How do you get it? All right, it's like it sounds.
Let's see.
Oh, no, thank you.
One more. This gentleman
Germany. Oh, wow.
I'll take a picture with you.
Yeah.
Got it? Just do a video. Do a video.
Oh!
Ah, you fixed it.
We're spinning again.
So who am I making this to? It's like it sounds.
There we go, guys. Good. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
You have a camera? You have a camera?
Chris, great camera.
You have a camera? Take one. Mark's a good guy. Take it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Thank you. Nice. It's here for you guys.
Real
good. Hold on a minute. Michael, what's your name?
Chris.
Chris what?
Chris Vito.
Thank you, Chris Vito.
Once we done, everyone's happy.
There's a lot more.
Oh yeah, it's probably a lot more.
Chris Vito.
What?
Yes, of course. Here? Here? Yeah, right over. You're going to put Margaret O'Brien over there?
Just stand behind.
Okay, good.
Can I have you guys do the gloves? You stand up for the gloves.
Spencer, how did you get so lucky?
Okay, good. Thank you. I like getting...
Really? It's a photo, not a career. Happy. A photo, not a career. Yeah.
Wait, hold on, Scott. Michael,
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I know this. Okay, these guys, I got their names.
You have to get online.
Okay, that's great.
No, you want the photograph?
Yeah. No, I mean, no rush. I'll go at the end. I'm on Facebook Live. Everybody knows.
Beautiful. Okay, so go. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Give me your name.
We got them already. Michael, I got their names already.
Okay.
Michael.
You got a camera?
Yes.
Michael, Margaret's coming over.
Okay. Well, hold on, come in here. Where's your son, right? You got it? Your son? Is he coming up? Where's he at? Don't be shy. Thank you for attending.
We're next, I think.
Who's coming in?
Me.
Is your opera still going on? Is the opera still on? Or is it done? We're done?
Should I ask you to hold it? I'm on there?
Sure.
Thank you so much.
You be good. Thank you.
My Facebook Live. Michael
Thank you,
stands
guys.
around the
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. That's great. That's perfect. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. One more. Thank you so much.
One more right here.
Wait, one more.
Right.
Wait, Margaret. One more right here.
Okay, I got it.
Right over here.
You got it?
I'm getting a star in this one. All right, I'm gonna hop in there real fast.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, can you take it, Mark?
Sure. Will you take it because... Oh, sorry.
Okay, everybody.
I know, I can't feel my legs, but it's
Margaret.
You go to the side. You go to the side by Margaret. You go to the side.
So we're going over here.
It'll balance out a little better.
This is Facebook Live. Streaming all over the world.
So we have to listen to him.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Beautiful, everybody. That's it right here.
Larry.
Hold on, right here, Michael.
Larry.
One more full length with the flap. There we go. I got it. You got it.
Larry. Okay, we're going, right? Michael. Larry. Hold on, Jackie. This time is next.
Right here.
Ringing wet, but it's okay.
Michael, we're on Facebook Live. All your fans all over the world.
Thank you. Okay, now this right here. I need a photo. Let's go. Got it.
Thanks.
Oh, no.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
I hope I did good.
No, you did great. Come on.
This is not Martin Monroe.
Ron, we're laying. We need to lay on this one. Yeah.
Jackie here.
Okay.
Chicken salad, $16. Huh? I'm just curious what it looks
Where's
like.
Big Al when I need him? I don't see Big Al. Oh boy.
I need it. Market one more.
I always forget to eat and drink when I go to these things. I'm looking for Big Al. He's nowhere to be found. Let me get you guys the poster once more. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. I gotta take pictures. Julie. What's next? What's some things over here? Here, we didn't see these here. Yeah, it's difficult.
All right, we're good.
Keep wanting to do the lean.
Okay, we're bringing more food. One moment, okay. Don't make picture yet. I'm bringing more food, okay? Not yet.
Not yet, not yet, okay. Not yet, no. Get your food. Nah, I never eat at these things.
On the list?
Yeah. Thank you. Have a good day.
Speed Demon. Haven't heard that in a while.
You heard drinks with them at the party the other night. Amy Winehouse party.
So she the two, or is she just soloing, or we? Go ahead. Mark me over it. Got it?
What am I doing?
I'm gonna try to get that name thing as a souvenir, but I don't know. Take a picture with Marilyn. Okay, I don't know if she. All right, let me ask. We don't want to overstep our.
Michael, you should have brought your newspaper.
They're on there. What?
That's his way. Michael and Susie.
You got it?
Who's the best?
Okay, good.
Anyone's got Tony, Michael, Palm Springs tourist.
Oh, yeah?
They just came in from Canada.
Walking down the street.
Security! I'm gonna ask. Oh no, he's taken. Is there any way I could? Is there any way I could have that paper as a souvenir? Yeah. Wait. There it is. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. See, now that's a souvenir. Now I need a pen. You need it?
Little Red Riding Hood.
I think Big Al's gonna get a picture. We gotta get that one. Hold on. Gotta get Big Al. I don't have a pen. Think Big Al has a pen?
No, we got 42.
We want 43. Big Al. Al. Do you have a pen?
Right?
Oh, you're a lifesaver. I want to have him sign. Big Al comes through with the pen. All right.
Got it?
I don't want to push my luck. I'm very polite. We wait our turn. You got to get Big Al though, and Michael Bush. That'll be good. You want in? No, I got it ready. Thank you. Are you going up there? I want to get you on camera.
I think I got one.
I want to get Big Al and Michael Bush.
I got you.
You ready, Patty?
You got 4 guys, right? Just count. That's me. Michael?
Big Al and Michael Bush. How good is that? How good is that?
I'm glad we decided to stand up because I said if I got down there,
All your fans are watching. Hearts for Big Al.
Oh yeah, the nieces and nephews. Yeah.
You guys watching, if you get a chance to speak to 2 people in the Michael Jackson world, right there. Talk to Michael Bush and Big Al, and believe me, that you'll be happy you did. MJ1 next year, Mandalay Bay. There'll probably be the book signing contest. sure Big Al will be there. And you definitely want to talk to these two guys. There it is. What would Michael think of that? My God. Look at that.
Who's what? Which one's your camera?
This is Big Al.
Okay, we'll do this one first.
This is streaming on Facebook. Say hi.
Hello.
Michael Bush, Big Al.
Big Al.
That's as good as it gets right there. That is as good as it gets. That's as good as it gets. Seth, you want to say hi to your fans? People are asking for
Oh my gosh.
Look who else showed up. You never know who's going to show. You never know who shows up at these. Although we're trying to eavesdrop. He's so personable. He talks to every single person. What's his name? What's his name? He's been talking to me all day. Oh,
I've been talking to him.
I know. We should know his name.
Hi, Big Al.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Big Al.
Life is good.
Big Al came in from Phoenix, right? For this?
Stranger.
We're getting our first autograph.
TikTok moment. Do a TikTok moment.
And you know who's up there watching.
That was a big chicken. He moved us.
Yeah. Yeah, to you. You should know. Should you know?
Yeah, that's fine.
We're just waiting for our rare autograph. It's not something I usually do, but
Samantha Sierra.
They have spinach in their teeth?
No, perfect.
he's cracking jokes. I don't know if you can hear him. And that's the Julian Austin's guy right there. There's the head Julian Austin.
I'm going to move this
Chamber of Commerce people.
Photobomb, right?
Everybody wants Bush.
Yeah, camera's here.
The jacket is from, everything's from Palm Springs. I don't know if you can. Got little windmills on the collar. I don't know if you can see it.
James Speech. Awesome. Thank you, Jen, for all your help with this event. You guys are awesome. Super. Thank you. You can tell I am. So we'll get that on video and I'll put that on the slide.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Oh, God.
Thank
Look
you. Okay, here we go. It's actually red wine. I'm going to get one together and then what we're doing. What are we doing? You gave him your phone.
I heard you, Michael. I heard you.
Michael, stay there.
Christmas card, right?
Hey, you guys, Crystal, what do you want me to have him write on this? I think it's something for the group. Give me some ideas, quick.
Maybe
Oh.
and the daughter.
Finally. Oh, I almost stepped on me.
Camera pull. Hold on. What do you want me to have him say?
Okay, this way.
No, it's just.
Crystal?
Hold on, it's a bit bright over there. How's better? Awesome. Thank you, guys. Oh yeah.
How about to Michael yeah, happy Michael Jackson days. Oh boy, that's a tough one. Off to Michael Jackson fans, we are the world. Okay. Except we need a book. We need something. We need a hard surface for him to sign it on. Actually, he has a marker.
Hold on, we're going to show you the actual unveiling. Yeah, right. Oh, TV. And Michael Bush, congratulations. Leonardo.
Yeah, Leonardo.
That's your boy. Yeah. I wish I had more stuff you could work on, but we lost our guy. So, bless you and enjoy. And what you do is, thank God I did it before he did it. I would have had a job. I hear you.
Dr. Tim and Carmen, you're a long time clients of Julian Doctor.
And
You'll live years.
oh look, it's the windmill.
You see the windmills on his jacket? I don't know if you can see it.
With your gloves. Rock your gloves.
You good? It's a battery pack. There's a little tiny motor. It's a little crappy Japanese.
Nope, that's going to
Little motor, so I got a battery pack here.
Got a little battery pack. That little battery pack works the windmill on his jacket.
Well, first when I wanted to do it,
That's
I went,
unbelievable.
I can't stand there. The guy that did it does all of Lady Gaga and Katy Perry and Disney, like in Hollywood, so I know him really well.
We're going to have him sign this, everybody.
So I just tried to do a little bit of Palm Springs. So I got Palm Canyon here,
Everybody know how to change it, right?
Indian Canyon there. I tried to do a little bit of everything Palm Springs, art.
See, I don't do selfies.
So this is your Christmas card, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
We'll go with that.
Tim, took it up a bit.
Is there spinach on your teeth? Yeah, spinach on your teeth.
No. Don't do that to me.
Oh, no.
Thank you very much.
I know. No, coming here. Then you get to do this. It's the art.
Are we good now?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's the windmills. It's just amazing. Amazing. I'm going to the back, too.
Could you please send this to Michael Jackson fans, we are the world. That's our Facebook group.
Okay, then we do it.
Yeah, maybe on the chair. Or,
Yeah, I'll try and get down.
Okay.
Be careful what you're signing. What is it?
The name is off my seat. He
Just,
wants it.
just for the Facebook group. Thank you. My souvenir.
Who do you want this to?
The Neverland group. To Michael Jackson fans, we are the world. Thank you so much. What a guy.
Oh, maybe not. Dennis, how are you? Tim doesn't even want your partner with that. Right. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. It is.
You're the best, Bush. We love you, man.
Sure.
Thank you.
Councilman Dennis would like to meet your foreman.
Oh.
Dennis?
So we got to get it down.
My first autograph. For the group. Yeah. Cool. As always, a picture with you and him gets the most hearts, just so you know. Big Al, everybody, Bessie, April, all the stars. Big Al, where's your stars next?
Yeah.
Neverland, up in Santa Barbara.
There you go, yeah.
All right, they want pictures. Any idea where the lunch thing is? All right. All right, one last shout around, everybody. Here's what it says.
The bus is out of here at
one last trip around. Camera full again. I kind of asked him about Tabasco sauce. Any of you guys know Michael's favorite Tabasco sauce? I meant to do that. I've asked a bunch of people in his quote inner circle, and no one has the answer. I don't know if Bush will be the guy, but the gal didn't know. I asked Grace the nanny, Bill Whitfield. Let's not forget Dennis Tompkins, part of the amazing group. No, I know it's hot sauce, but the name brand. If there is one, I don't even. Maybe there's not one. I don't know. I could take this. Tabasco? You think just regular Tabasco? Knowing Michael, it had to be something. Let me ask Bush. Let me ask Bush. Another angle over here.
There's water in the wine.
Drink the water. You've been standing there forever. You want some water?
You don't know Michael's favorite hot sauce by any chance. His favorite hot sauce. No one knows it. He's my. I asked the nanny, the bodyguard. He's my last friend.
I thought you meant this Michael Jackson's hot sauce.
Yeah.
I always thought it was Tabasco.
I know, but seems too common. Bill Whitfield said he had a whole cabinet.
Yeah, Bill Whitfield would know.
No, he didn't.
He didn't know?
Unless he thinks so.
He's the brother.
Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Caught in the window.
Come on, just stay right there. Stay right there. Oh.
Now that's a souvenir. $8,000.
Oh my
Regular
God.
Tabasco, everybody says? All right.
Okay, we all want it?
I'm going to wait till you. Well, I don't want to bother him.
didn't get a photo yet.
I know I want to.
Pictures are endless. Tabasco, Tabasco. All right, we'll go with Tabasco.
You know, Freedom Clyde would be so proud. Let's say for Freedom Clyde.
Ready, sign, 2, 3. Freedom!
Now, freedom now.
So patient, he answers everybody. No, he answers every question. We'll take.
Watch the windmill. Watch the windmill. Walking on his star.
Everybody in gloves. That was a nice thing. The older brother. See what happens?
Only a brother can.
See what happens?
Martin, I think the chamber wants their tent back. Go home. Yeah, when you're yanking them up.
The red cup is
There it goes, the unveiling.
Wow. I know, I'm running inside too. We're going to take down the tent and we're going to move inside.
Right on the corner, you guys, if you're coming. It's on the corner of Arian Road.
Going inside. Oh, don't step on it.
Can't miss it.
Can't miss it.
Can't step on it.
The star that shines the brightest, right there.
We're only everyone inside.
One quick question.
Yes.
You know Michael's favorite Tabasco sauce. Is there a name brand?
No, it's whatever. Depending on which country you're in, the hotter the better was.
Not that he carried it around, but he always.
No.
Bill Whitfield said he had a whole cabin full out of his house.
Well, a lot of the fans figured it out and they started giving it to him as a gift.
Okay, so no name brand.
Around the world, no.
All right, thank you, Cliff. All right, we will go with that answer.
They need to take their tent down, so we need to do it fast.
Taking down the tent. All right. So if you guys want to come, corner of Palm Canyon Drive, Arians Road, right on the corner. Can't miss it. What's the name of the place? It's a good question. Here it is, Kaiser Grill.
Don't stand that group.
Never saw a tent collapse. Hang on one second, everybody. Hold on a second. Try not to. I taped the finger. You shouldn't have tape and gloves. All right. Sorry about that. All right. What else? Anything? You guys? I think there's a luncheon thing. I'm going to go to that. I'll take some pictures. So we'll post. Say goodbye to Big Al. Hold on. I've got the camera on me. Hold on.
I gotta do a little work for being invited to this thing. I gotta help tear down.
Big Al, always working, a man of many trades. Back at the Neverland Ranch. Big Al Scanlon. All right, I'll keep you posted on Big Al. We'll do something maybe for Thanksgiving. We'll take some questions from your your fans, and it's been a while, right?
In December we gotta do something for Ghost.
December 12th is at 25 year, I believe. Yeah. I'm going to be out the Forest Lawn Thanksgiving weekend. We'll do some stuff. Maybe we'll do a Zoom then. All right, thanks again to Big Al. Let me sign off here. So, if something, I don't like the way the hat. All right, there you go. All right, if something happens over at the restaurant or anything crazy, I'll log on and take some pictures. Thanks everybody for watching. For Michael Bush. One last thing, we'll fade. The star, the reason we're here, the well-deserved star, the legendary Michael Bush. I'll take some pictures and post some stuff, and maybe I'll be back on later. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye for now.